Welcome back to Antelope Valley Sports Talk. Right now we've got a segment where we have on my right, we have Iron Mike Landrum. He's a junior middleweight fighter out of Lancaster. On my left, to the right on your screen, would be Cedric Wills. He's a trainer, and he's trained quite a few boxers of great name and fame. And then we have next to him Dominique Sherman Tank. He's a boxer out of our area. How are you doing, gentlemen?
Fine.
It's okay. Loosen up now. Loosen up. Yeah, the lights go on and no one's home. No, here we go. First of all, let's talk with you, Cedric. Who have you trained?
Well, I've started out training with Mark the Big Chill Wills, and from there I went on to New Jersey to work with Oliver McCall, who now you know him as the heavyweight champion. I've worked with people like Jesse Ferguson. I got a chance to be in the camp of Mike Tyson, you know, and work on the other end of him, on the opposite side, so you can imagine how that was.
Bet that's lots of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Go home crying. Who else? You mentioned George Foreman.
Oh, yes. I've worked with Mark, the Big Chill Wills, when he was working with Foreman, and the guy who just had the HIV, Tommy Morrison. Yes. I've been in a lot of camps.
Speaking of that, how do you gentlemen feel about the fact that California does not, at this point, test for the HIV virus?
Oh, I feel they should test for it.
Scary.
Yeah, I feel real bad about that. Matter of fact, I will mention that to the commission, you know, tomorrow when we meet with them, and very concerned about that, because even when you're in the gym, you're working with guys, and a guy starts bleeding, you really don't know if the guys, you know,
don't know where he's been. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, it's getting very, very sticky into the boxing business.
Yeah.
Now, that's got to be a scary aspect for you guys.
It really is.
So that's why I try to listen to Chill, and I won't go in there and hit them and just knock them out and don't worry about no blood.
Now, you're training both Dominique and Mike, correct?
Yes. I've been knowing Dominic for the past, 8, 9 years, and Mike, I recently met Mike, and he's a pretty good middleweight, so you guys better watch out there, you middleweight.
Now, you're a welterweight?
Yes.
And you're a junior middleweight?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I understand you've got a fight coming up.
Yes, sir. I'm fighting Ibarra on the April 6th, and I'm going in there and stop him, knock him out in the first round.
That's what I hope.
Okay.
I'm also fighting on April 6th. I'm planning on doing the same, knock out in the first round. I want to come out, knock it out, and that's it. No other.
Now, how hard do you work them, Cedric?
Well,
he works pretty hard.
I say that I wouldn't want to be on the other end. I'm glad I'm the trainer. I'm not the fighter.
Well, tomorrow we're working out with Julius Jackson, so that's gonna, the three-time champion, and that's gonna give us a lot of hype to the fight that's coming up on the 6th, and we're definitely looking forward to it, and we'll be there and we'll be at our best.
Okay, now earlier this week, I believe you were all present at a press conference that was held at the Holiday Inn. Reuben Spring was there, and he is the promoter for Johnny Avila, who lost to Oscar De La Hoya in his last fight. Great fighter. And he had an announcement regarding his comeback. And if we got the footage, Mike, why don't you go to that? The press conference this past Monday at the Holiday Inn. You got that queued up, Mike? Okay. Here we go.
To announce that Saturday night, April 6th, at the O'Connor Field House in Caldwell, Idaho, the electrifying Johnny Avila will make his return to professional boxing. Those of you who have followed his career, I'm sure you've been waiting for this moment for quite a while. Also on that card, this year we are expanding our camp. We have some new fighters, and I will introduce them at this time. To my right is Francisco Nagon, originally from Jalisco, Mexico, and has resided in Palmdale for the last 4 years. He will be fighting a junior welterweight, 140 pounds. To his right, fighting at heavyweight from Baldwin Park, California, and he also will soon be moving to the Antelope Valley, will be Rudy Gutierrez. And to his right, fighting at 165 pounds, middleweight, from Palmdale, I know he lives in Quartz Hill, but he told me to make sure everybody knows he's from Palmdale. And that's Tommy Alanis. And as most of you know, to his right is my partner, trainer, manager, Mr. Deanie Crisp. And to his right, I'm sure you all know, Johnny Avila. Now, we're going to I'd like to take a few minutes just to introduce people in the audience who we have. Also with us, we have Cedric Wills, who trains and manages Mike Landrum. We told you when we first came up to the Antelope Valley that we were going to make the Antelope Valley a boxing town.
Now, that was this Monday, and it's announced that Johnny Avila is going to make a comeback. How do you guys feel about that?
I feel that Johnny should make a comeback, and I think that he should get a rematch with Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah,
I really do.
great.
And this time, I think Johnny might take it.
Yeah, no. See, that's the same division you're in, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same division I'm in. You know, I can't say too much because one day I might fight this guy. So, you know, I can't say too much. I just do let my hands do the work. You know, I don't do too much talking.
We got a phone call on line 2. We'll take that. Hello. Caller, are you there?
Yes, hi. Do you think you're going to beat up the boxer?
I'm sorry?
Yes, do you think you're going to beat up the fighter that you're going to fight, Mike?
Yes, I do. I feel real confident about that. I'm training real hard and working out with the best fighters in the gym. And sure, you know, I'm looking for a knockout.
Okay, who are we talking to?
Casey,
Okay, where are you from?
Horsedale.
All right, well, thank you for your call. You have any other questions?
Hi, Dad.
All right, well, thank you for calling. That's great. Now, who's your toughest opponent then?
Well, I fought a lot of kickboxers. I used to fight a guy in the backyard, you could say. I fought a lot of, like Mike Wilson, and he's a bit pretty like Bruce Lee. I would put him next to Bruce Lee, and me and him, we used to fight a lot, you know, and he really got me real tough, and I beat all of his friends that he had back in the days, you know. We used to, like, fight 5 guys. I was the only one could stay there. I would fight from his first friend to him, and that's when I'd be wore out, so I consider myself a good fighter. But my hardest thing has been trying to switch karate to boxing.
I wanted to ask you about that. As a kickboxer, you use your feet a lot.
Yes.
How hard, Cedric, was it to break him of that, or have you broke him of that yet? If you wanted to use his feet.
Yeah, I broke him of it, but he still got those moves. He still got those moves, and I have to watch out, you know, because any given time he might let that roundhouse go.
You might let it fly.
He might let it fly.
Yeah. Now, how hard is it for you to resist the temptation to use your feet?
Well, the first 6 months, see, he's been training me about 1.5 years.
Yeah.
And that's what's been taking me so long to come out, because me and him been kind of afraid of that. For the 6 months, I would be in the gym and I'd be boxing and stuff, and then he'd turn his back, I'd do a kick. And there was just something there, you know, it was like, you know, something I was so used to. So he told me then, he said, you can't go in the ring because you're going to lose, you know. If you knock the guy out, you're going to lose if you do a kick. So we had to break that. It was pretty hard. It was pretty hard.
Now, what about Mike? Mike have any bad habits you have to break him of?
Yeah, he do. He throws the jab a lot. I think he should use the jab as a lethal weapon because he has a fast jab. He has a hard jab. And the right hand and the uppercuts are just devastating. And I think that Mike